A lot of women who are post-vaginal delivery or cesarean delivery, and people in general, often say they feel like their posture is terrible and they struggle to even hold themselves up. Now, I do find that people that have had abdominal surgeries like cesarean deliveries are more likely to say that than vaginal deliveries. But the follow-up question is there a brace that I can wear? And I'm like, The thing about that is there are some braces. However, what instead we need to teach you how to do is learn how to balance your postural corrections, which are usually, okay, lift your spine, with an anterior core connection. My name is Dr. Jocelyn Conley. I'm a pelvic floor physical therapist, and in this video, I'm going to teach you exercises that will help you not feel like you can't hold yourself up. Before we dive into the exercises, I just want to bring up, if you haven't already watched the video on connecting with your transversus abdominis, please watch that first, and we'll link that in the video description. The other thing I want to cover is your arms, because what we're going to do here is all about movements of the upper body, because we're lifting our chest for posture. When we think posture, we think a lot of it as upper body. So we connect with some of the postural muscles by changing our arm positions and then doing exercises there. But here's the thing, we're not actually going to be moving our arms much in this video. We're actually moving our shoulder blades, and our arms are just going for the ride. Arm positions are going to be down here, and up here. In all three positions, what you need to know how to do is rotate your arms without movement of your shoulder blades. So if I move here, I'm not also doing this. I'm just rotating my arms, and I'm rotating them really gently, so it's not much movement anywhere. It's barely even perceived. And I'm not just moving my palm, I'm moving my whole arm. That is the deep core of the shoulder. That's part of the deep core, and we need that connected. So once we establish that connection, we're in business. We'll hold that position regardless of the position that I show you. So the first one, and we're going to go into the exercise next, but the first one would be with your arms by your side, just like this, all right? And when you move, it's your shoulder blades moving, your arms going for the ride. And then the second position is this. Now I've already stabilized here. I'm just moving my shoulder blades in, and notice that my arm's not moving much like that. Totally different. And then the other one's a little bit higher. Elbow crease at the level of my eyebrows versus at the level of my chin. And all I'm doing is this. My shoulder blades are what's moving, not my arms. And then when I say in, all I'm doing is this. I'm not going up and in. I'm not going down and in. It's just in. So you may want to practice that before going on to the next step. So the next step, you may want a pillow and a towel roll for your head. I'm not going to use a pillow because it's easier for you to see. Now, if you're breastfeeding, this could be uncomfortable. So you will want not only pillows, but you'll want to make a cocoon for your breasts. And you could do that by towels, like rolling towels and making them like a worm so that they're off, they're not getting smashed. And then that would be level with the pillows that you're using down in your lower back, okay? Towel roll is going to be placed on your forehead. And then we're going to go over the abdominal and core stabilization connection. That's going to be the same for all three movements. So whatever position your arms are in, you want to draw your belly button in, but more, maybe even more than what you see me talking about in the previous video. And you do that to flatten or get your spine in neutral, because it's going to be arched here, neutral to just past maybe. And then after that, glute squeeze just a little bit. That is your anchor to make this exercise effective. So the first arm movement is going to be this. So I connect with my core, belly button in, gentle glutes, shoulder blades slide in. My neck stays long, my spine is neutral, and then I let go. I could let go of everything, but I would have to reestablish the core connection. If you have the endurance to maintain the core connection here, then by all means do it, or just reset and repeat. Again, I'll demonstrate that one more time. Shoulder blades slide in. Now, a progression to that would be to lift your arms up and lift your upper back up, but that's way, way more advanced than the first one. Second position is arms are placed like this. Your elbow crease would be level with your chin. Palms are facing up, and then connect with your core, a little bit of glutes, shoulder blades slide in. Notice it's not a ton of movement, and then I control back down. This is a common mistake, which is not, you're training your deltoids, and that's not the goal of this exercise. Third position is here, I set my core, and I barely even lift, and then I come back down. My feet stay down the whole time. Again, common errors are just shrugging, lifting your arms up, and I encourage you to do those errors intentionally so you can feel the difference. I also encourage you not to use your core and try these movements and feel the difference. It might be subtle, like when you don't use your core, it's gonna be a lot of load up here. So it's gonna be like, oh, I'm really working it there, but it's almost like it's too much. You don't have the balance. When you add this balance, you train this as a core exercise. It's not an arm exercise. It is, but it's not. We're actually stabilizing, training our arms instead, and then training our core. How you approach this is depending on what your goal is, but usually I recommend doing a couple sets of 15 to 20 or working your way up to that, holding up to 5 to 10 seconds. It depends on your goal. And then we need to continue to make the core the focus, because that's what this is all about. That is all for this video. If you have any questions, please post them below. And if you know anyone that can benefit, please share this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you're notified every time a new video is dropped. My name is Dr. Jocelyn Conley, pelvic floor physical therapist. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.